60 seconds to air.
Please, I got a problem with camera 3.
I need a Vukovic extrapolator.
Okay, Woody, can you run in on that one?
You said Vukovic or Milikovic?
Vukovic.
Cookie, I'm gonna need some contestant names.
Got it.
No, now. No, that's okay. 2 will do. Okay.
Hello, people. How you doing? My name's Cookie. Welcome to our show here. How many people are going to be playing the game? All right, excellent selection. Now, player 1, could you give us your name?
Check
I got
the
your
teasers
gigabytes
and
over
get back
here,
to me,
look.
okay?
Thanks. Now, player 2, how about your name now? Thanks. And
45
player 3,
seconds.
could you spell your name for us? Because I don't know how. Okay, you want to do a 7-question game or you want 21?
Oh, no,
Cool,
I'm sorry.
roger
It's
that.
my fault.
30 seconds.
Player 1, your buzzer is Q. That's Q like quicksand. Player 2, your buzzer is B as in body odor. Player 3, your buzzer is P as in pencil sharpener.
More grit.
We got a problem with the opening graphics, Helen.
What's going on?
We got a
Okay,
problem with
just,
the
all right,
opening
hang on.
graphics.
I need a PA here right now on the double.
20 seconds.
All right, we got 20 seconds here, so listen up. Now, you're going to get a bunch of questions here. If you think you know the answer, buzz in. Then type a 1, 2, 3, or 4, whatever answer suits your fancy. You got it?
10 seconds.
Good luck.
2 graphics. Lose the desktop. Okay, let's go. Let's go. Okay, go to black. Here we go. Thank you very much. Stand by. Okay.
4,
See you, Choke. Get
3.
some sun, Ringo. Hey, I'm off to France.
It's time for the show where high culture and pop culture collide. Yeah, woo! All right, we got ourselves 1, 2, 3 players on board the flight today. Glad you're here. You know, it gives me something to do. Now then, what would a trivia game be without some weaponry? Let's pass out the screws. Here you go, 1 screw for each of you. Now, let's say a question comes up and you look next to you and you can see your neighbor doesn't have a clue to save their life. Screw them. Buzz in and hit the S key. That'll force them to answer that question anyway. Got it? Okay, my little raspberries, it's time to jam. Player 1, give me a category.
It's number 1.
This one's gonna be, you'll need a number 2 pencil. Okay, shouldn't be too tough. This question's gonna be worth $1,000. Hang on tight, cause here we go. The PSAT is to the SAT as choking is to failure, cheating is to saving your ass, headache is to tension, or working the fry bin is to becoming assistant manager. Go for it, player 3. Your ass is mine now, pal. Player 1, player 2, who wants it? Player 2, what do you say? Fry bin to assistant manager. PSAT is the preparation exam for the Scholastic Aptitude Test. Let's have a category, player 2. Alright, let's see what we're doing here. My karma ran over my dogma. You get this one right, you got $2,000 coming at you. Okay, get yourself set, it's time. You ever feel like you're damned if you do and damned if you don't? I know I do. What's that called? Double Jeopardy, Catch-22, Kismet, or Murphy's Law? Player 3, take it. Cash money. Catch-22. Player 3, pick a category for me.
Question 3.
Next up, take your passion. Pop a right answer for this one, you got 3,000 greenbacks. Alright, imagine a sequel to Flashdance in which our heroine decides she wants to be seen as more of an intellectual. Which dance could she do to best illustrate brownie in motion? Slam dancing, ballet dancing, square dancing, or lap dancing? Go for it, player 3. Player 3, who would you like to screw? The screw's in your court, player 2.
Whoa, whoa!
Player 1, player 3, who's taking it? Player 3, don't get screwed, get even. Well, if she does a lap dance, she'll definitely produce motion, but just not the brownian kind. Player 1, it's yours if you want it. You know what you could have picked? You could have picked this. Slam dancing. She wants to show off random movement of particles, so she just needs to stretch out in a titillating leotard, slam it to a few beautiful friends, and bang, we'll all be impressed with her intellectual prowess. Okay, we need a category from player 3.
4.
Here's the category. Draumen Reiters and the Traffic Schoolen. This question's gonna be worth $2,001 bills. Okay, if you like Charles Dickens and you know a few things about German architecture, you may know nothing about this topic. Because of his hatred of bureaucracy, who of the following writers would be the least likely to want to spend his day at City Hall trying to get out of a parking ticket? Wagner, Kafka, Byron, or Mendel Strauss? Player 1, go nuts. Not that anybody really wants to spend their day fighting a parking ticket, but Kafka wrote about the nightmare of dealing with bureaucracy. My guess is Kafka probably drove a Volkswagen Beetle. Player 1, it's up to you. What are we doing?
Question 5.
The category, get a half-life. The amount on the table is $3,000. Okay, get your fingers ready, let's get busy. Archaeologist Indiana Jones has dug up the remains of what he thinks might be Fred Flintstone. Which dating method will he probably use to determine the age of the remains? Ionian thorium method, carbon-14 method, tritium method, or rhythm method? Player 3, take it. The old carbon-14 method. Although I'm not sure Indy's dad would approve of him dating a man so much older than him. Player 3, select a category. Uh-oh, Testnut Slick Crime Store.
It's time for a
Liquor pitch, no scope.
Here's your gibberish category. Radical Farmers. $5,000 is the opening value for this gibberish question. Okay, now remember, the faster you solve this puzzle, the more money you win. Standing by, what song title does this rhyme with? Song to right wing. It's from a 70s song. Player 2, go for it. Type it in and hit return. Hey, you're fast as lightning. Category, player 2, let's do it. The category behind this question is seasick thoughts. A right answer will get you 2 G's for this question. Hope you're ready, because here's one coming at you. There's evidence that during his third voyage, Christopher Columbus began to doubt that the Earth was actually spherical. Instead, he made a note in his log comparing its shape to what? A piece of poo, a lime, a woman's breast, or a collie's head? The evidence indicates that Columbus said it looked like a big boob. Actually, he said it was pear-shaped with a nipple rising up on one side like a woman's breast. Is anyone else turned on right now? Player 3, pick a category for me.
Yeah, man, come along to question 8.
The name of this category is Wabbits and the Weagle Process. Right here, $1,000 for a right answer. Flight attendants, prepare for takeoff. Imagine that Elmer Fudd is arrested for hunting rabbits out of season. In Fudd speak, which of the following is not one of his Miranda rights? What you mumble can be used against you. You have the right to be very, very quiet. You have the right to one phone call. Or you have the right to an attorney. Go for it, player 2. The right to a phone call. It's not one of his Miranda rights, but he does have the right to have Bugs Bunny drop a heavy object on his skull. Okay, we need a category. Your pick, player 2.
Whoa, what's your sign? It's number 9.
The category is The Annoying Comic Strip Character's Guide to Life. And we are talking $1,000 for this question. Now, I am trying to remember, what is this little punk's name? You know, he's bald and he and his dog are in that comic strip that usually is only 1 frame long, and he always comes up with some cute phrase about how life sucks but we should deal with it anyway. Who is he? Is it Boob McNutt, Charlie Brown, Garfield, or Ziggy? Player 2, what do you say? Ah, Ziggy. Next to Family Circus, one of my least favorites. What do you say, Player 2? How about it? Next up, The Pleasantries of Life. And it looks like you can win 1,000 greenbacks for this one. Okay, now here's something you do all the time. You see the letters RSVP at the bottom of an invitation and you obey. What are you actually being asked to do? Respond sometime very presently, reserve single visitor's place, répondez s'il vous plaît, or render succinct verbal promise. Go for it, Player 1. Répondez s'il vous plaît. Reply if you please. You know, I never knew that. But then I never took German in college, so there you go. Okay, we're at the end of round 1 now. On to round 2. Passing out the paper clips. What are we going to play this game with paper clips? Oh. All right, here's some screws. Now pay attention, because all the questions in round 2 are worth more money. Let's do it. Player 1, pick one.
And now, 11.
All right, let's see what we're doing here. It's a toga party and everyone's coming. And if you can figure this one out, I can pay you $4,000. Oh, put your legs on my shoulder. If the mythological Roman lovers Vertumnus and Pomona were to engage in mutual and simultaneous oral stimulation, it would most likely be referred to as what? MXV, III, DIC, LXIX, or MIC? Go for it, Player 2. LXIX or 69? 8-2, Brute. Player 2, pick one.
Here comes question 12.
This one's gonna be, I am not a crook. And this one's gonna be worth $2,000. Get ready to buzz, cause here it comes. Where did our 37th president go after he resigned the presidency? San Quentin, San Clemency, San Clemente, or Sanitarium? San Clemente. Clean air, sandy beaches, and surprisingly lax wiretapping laws to boot. Player 1, it's up to you. What are we doing?
Question 13.
Here's the category. Professional sports and household appliances. I'm paying out $2,000 if you get this one right. Okay, listen up. You're not a huge basketball fan, so you haven't been following it closely, but you accept an invitation to an NBA playoff game. At the game, you see an excited fan raise a broom in the air. What should that tell you about his team's performance in this best-of-7 playoff series? The series is tied 3 games apiece. The series has featured a lot of dirty play. His team is winning 3 games to none, or his team hasn't won a game yet. Go for it, Player 3. 3 games to none so far. The fan's hoping his team will sweep the series. So if your team sucks, are you supposed to bring a vacuum cleaner to the games? Okay, we need a category from Player 3.
14.
The category behind this question is, that really burns me up. And this one shouldn't be too tough. 4K for this one. All right, let's pretend a strange bylaw is discovered among the city ordinances in Phoenix, Arizona. The citizens of Phoenix have to behave in the manner of the mythical phoenix bird. What is it they have to do? Eat fire once every full moon, lie in the desert sun for 12 hours daily, set fire to their firstborn, or burn down the city every 500 years. Player 2, what do you say? Player 2, I know you're dying to screw somebody, but who? Got to answer, Player 1. The phoenix cremated itself every 500 years. And then a new phoenix would arise from the ashes. Must be a bitch getting life insurance. Player 2, you're busted. Player 1, give me a category.
Here's question 15.
The category is the Roadrunner and Union Shops. Hello, this one's gonna be worth $6,000. Okay, hang tight, put your fingers on your buzzers. Here's the question. If cartoon character Wile E. Coyote were a member of the Union Coyote, what would his occupation be? Animal rights activist, factory worker, taxidermist, or prostitute? Go for it, player one. Player one, who do you want to stick it to today? You gotta answer it, player two. No, but you would think so with all the Acme stuff he uses. Player one, player three, who's grabbing it? Player one, it's in your hands now. Oh, sliced it. Player three, it's yours for the asking. A prostitute, Coyote stands for call off your old tired ethics. Although personally, I don't think I'd want to see Wile E. Coyote and fishnet hose. Player three, select a category.
Flush your head down the latrine.
Ease your way with sour cream.
16.
The name in this category is Boozin' and Fun with Carbon. This question's gonna be worth $2,001 bills. Okay, we're coming at you. Heads up. Let's say your dry martini isn't quite cold enough, so you decide to add a little solid carbon dioxide. What have you added? Bicarbonate of soda, dry ice, nitro fuel, or carbon-14? Player three, take it. Damn, you are good. Dry ice. Player three, pick a category for me. Uh-oh, best butts fits mine, whore.
Once again, it's time for a ticklish pest gun.
All right, now here's your category for this gibberish question. You're making a pig of yourself. And if you're really fast, you can get up to $10,000 for this gibberish question. Okay, now remember, you don't have all the time in the world here. The less time you take, the more money you make. Are you ready? What commercial tagline does this rhyme with? Let Hugh rant. See Jess, hon. It's from a commercial. It's a commercial for potato chips. Go for it, player one. Type in your answer and hit return.
These chips are great. Let you rant, see Jess, hon.
Yeah, I prefer mine with ridges. But you know, that's a personal choice. Player one, pick one.
Song 218.
The category. A whole lot of calculating going on. I'll pay you $4,000 bills for this one if you get it right. Okay, let's get this ball rolling. If you encounter a Google of gaggles, what have you come across? 10 to the 10th power pairs of eyewear, 10 to the 5th power bottles of mouthwash, 1 to the 100th power bowls of stew, or 10 to the 100th power of flocks of geese? Go for it, player three. A Google is 10 to the 100th power, a gaggle is a flock of geese. That's a hell of a lot of goose guano. Okay, we need a category from player three. Next up, if they could see me now, they'd be squid. A right answer will get you 2 G's for this question. Get your eyes focused on the screen. Here we go. Imagine that Kathy Lee Gifford, spokeswoman for Carnival Cruise Lines, wants to try out a new cruise line. What itinerary could she expect for a voyage on Wagner's The Flying Dutchman? Sailing to Denmark by way of Holland, sailing forever until she's freed by love, going on an ill-fated 3-hour tour, or going straight to hell? Player one, go nuts! She could be sailing for a very long time. The captain of the Flying Dutchman was doomed to sail endlessly until he was redeemed by the love of a woman. Could Kathy Lee be that woman? Player one, it's up to you. What are we doing?
Question number 20.
Here's the category. Rocky Mountain Low. It's gonna be worth $4,000. Hang on tight, cause here we go. Rocky Mountain oysters are not oysters at all. Colloquially speaking, what are they? Pig pods, sheep shanks, bull balls, or donkey dongs? Go for it, player one. Bull balls. That's right, bull's testicles, a fine delicacy, and wouldn't you like to know what comes with that order? Player one, pick one. for the attack. Buzz in when 2 words match, and you got $2,000. Buzz in when there isn't a match, and you lose 2,000. And don't forget, it's not any old match we're looking for, it's the one that fits this clue. No man is an, that's your clue. Keep it in mind, get your fingers ready, begin the attack. That victory is sort of like having someone whisper sweet nothings in your ear. It's nothing, but it still feels good. Now, I want you to put your ear up to the speaker, and let me whisper something to you. You don't know Jack.
Hey, Cookie, what's the deal with the contestants now?
Yeah, I'm all over it. Listen, players, if you want to play another game, you just gotta clue me into that, okay?
Remember the good old days when you raided your folks' wet bar for booze? Well, guess what? Now someone's stealing from your liquor cabinet. He lives in your house, calls you Dad.
Booze.
There was a time when your kids were nursed at home with mother's milk. Now they're on your doorstep nursing 40 ounces of malt liquor.
Booze.
It used to be that you never saw your family except at dinner time. Now you all go to AA meetings together.
Take a swig from the elixir of life. Have a drink of booze. Have a drink of booze.
Sponsored by the American Council on Booze Consumption.
Hey, Sheila, what'd you get for the Judeo-Christian winter holidays?
Oh, I got an Eleanor Roosevelt doll.
Bummer.
I want a doll that's fun.
Well, come on and play with my new Mindy doll.
You got a new Mindy?
I got new Miami Beach Mindy. Look.
Wow, her own bikini wax kit and mustache bleach.
And I got her little sister, throwing up Sandy.
Wow, they're so thin and beautiful.
With Miami Beach Mindy, I know that math is hard, but who cares? We'll never be paying for our drinks.
Miami Beach Mindy. Condo sold separately with Executive Greg Dowell.
When Her Majesty's citizens are in trouble, they call on the government. But when the government is in trouble, they call on one man.
Alright!
Nate Shapiro is Secret Agent 004.
How you doing there, Mr. Prime Minister?
004. 25 cubic liters of enriched plutonium have been stolen from reactor X-13. We believe Axis Greed has built the bomb.
What do you want me to do, Chief? Recover the plutonium, defuse the bomb, or defuse the bomb and kill the perpetrators?
004, do you think I'm beautiful?
I'll say you're kind of a cross between Botticelli's Birth of Venus and the lead character in Andrew Lloyd Webber's Cats.
Who do you think you are, 004? You'll never stop us.
Oh, what do you think will happen? You'll actually blow up England, you'll take control of the channel, or I'll kill you on the spot with my cigarette lighter.
We will blow up England?
I don't think so.
Nate Shapiro is Secret Agent 004 in Watch Your Back, Jack.